boys and girls. Welcome back to another late night here on the East Coast of Canada. Wow, where do I begin? Where do I begin tonight? Frost Cookies, hello and welcome. Always a pleasure, sir, and I'm not going to starve. That is the name of the game. And I am a rebel, as you may or may not know. I suppose that maybe I'm not a rebel, but sometimes. Now featuring the Screecher. I don't know what that is. Haven't played this game forever, but let us begin. A lot of things I would like to talk about here before we get too far into things. Just started listening to a song called Roundabout by Yes. I guess it's an older song. I think it was the 80s or something. Could have been 70s. Never heard of Yes before, which is weird because I know a lot of sort of that period of music. I'm definitely a fan. And it was like one of the songs that I put on, and you're listening the first 30 seconds, you're like, whatever, you know. I don't even know, just clicked it out of nowhere, and I sort of left it playing, muted my volume to mess with some settings, come back, it was about 2 minutes in, and the song was going crazy. I don't even know, I still don't know how I feel about it. I thoroughly enjoyed myself, but it was definitely an odd song. It just would have been nice to have that progression into the madness, I guess. A lot of fun, though. Anyway, yeah, Don't Starve. So I was trying to... 200 days. 200, can you believe it? I certainly can't. When I started this, it was one of those things, I'm a very determined person, and I was like, no, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to do it every single day without fail. And we did it, but... you know, even though I set out for myself, okay, I'd like to get a year in, you know, maybe 2, and preferably I'd like to do it for the rest of my life, because I very much enjoy streaming. But it's not necessarily always how it goes, as we may know. Let's drop the music a little bit. Music in this game is quite good, but it is a bit repetitive. And, you know, something always comes up, and there's always an excuse, which is often the case. So I thought for sure I'd mess it up by now, but so here we are, having a great time, doing good. And also, does anyone know Scott Nicholson, maybe, of board gaming fame? Certainly he used to do a lot of older board game reviews back in many years ago. I think he started to do stuff again recently, but I'm not sure. Turns out he messaged me on Board Game Geek. Because I used to live in Brantford before I moved to Hamilton here, and he had just moved to Brantford a month ago and was looking for a group. So that's a bit unfortunate. I'm here. I've been here for over a year now. But that's kind of cool that I could have totally been playing games with Scott Nicholson. Now, some people may or may not find him, you know, interesting or sort of... But to me, he's a bit of a celebrity. I'm certainly... I'm not like, oh, wow, he's like the coolest guy ever. I have no idea. Never met him, obviously. But he did seem like a nice, fun guy. But certainly back in the day, he had a bit of fame. I think he's sort of dropped off now. But it's kind of cool. You know what I mean? You definitely feel a lot more close, I guess, to the smaller celebrities when you're a fan. Nowadays, for board gaming, I... check out Tom Vassell and Rado, as I find they sort of have similar views to my own. Similar, not perfect, but anyway. So we're going to start a new game here. I haven't played Don't Starve in so long. Actually, I played it briefly when I moved to this apartment, because I had no internet and I could play with a controller on the TV, which was very nice. But I played it a lot in the very early access stages of the game, and it was a lot of fun. And I burnt out on it when there was almost nothing to do, and now I'm coming back to it. And whenever I tried to play it again, because they added so much new content, they had an expansion, like just crazy amount of stuff. But since I had played the original base game so much, with very little things in, getting back to the later mid stages of the game was a bit rough. So on the one hand, I sort of know what I'm doing. On the other hand, I'm sure they've changed everything. Hey, Grazillion, how you doing, man? Oh, you know what? Dwarf Fortress would have been a good game for the 200th. But I think I'm going to do Don't Starve because for this episode, I was thinking a lot today about what I wanted to play. My girlfriend and I were tempted to do some streaming today. And I was like, well, I'm not sure day 200 streaming together. Yeah, I mean, that sounds nice and all, but It just never came up because we got busy with other stuff. But Don't Starve, I was sitting there. I really want this episode. I just want to talk with you guys, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to read chat and talk and have a more relaxing thing. Because I was playing Dead Knots yesterday. I did want to finish our campaign off, Death or Glory, and then go back to some Stonekeep. But Dead Knots, I have a lot of trouble keeping up with just the game. It's very intense, very fast-paced. I really feel like it would benefit from a pause, or at least a slow down feature. But anyway, we have a bunch of different characters unlocked. This guy's cool. Charged by lightning, damaged by water. Not a picky eater. Can be upgraded with gears. Interesting. I think we go with Wilson here. He's the default. He's vanilla. And he grows a beard, which is cool. Let's go ahead and customize our world here. Oh, yes. I forgot there's multiple seasons now. Yes. I'm just going to leave everything default, I think. You know, don't break the game too much. I used to like to, back when I first played the game, increase the number of rocks, because I found they were a bit lacking, and also they don't infinitely respawn. So there's that. But we might be okay. If the game doesn't crash here. The Beard of Glory, absolutely. Now, Wilson's beard, if I recall, does have an effect in the game. Hello, Maxwell. Why don't I look so good? What's up? I guess I am hungry. Maxwell is the G-Man of this universe. Sort of ominous. You're never really 100% sure why he does what he does, or who he's working for, or what it is. But I assume he transports you here. I assume that is the story of it. Now, this here is a road, and you actually walk faster on a road, which is something we have to keep in mind. Normally I settle my main base camp close to a road, just because, again, you do walk a little faster, and that is nice. But right now we're just going to be picking up a bunch of stuff. The beard hooks keep you warm in winter. That's interesting. It didn't used to. I will say that much. The only use I know for Wilson's beard is used to be able to make an effigy out of his beard if you shave it enough times. Cursor button on the screen, it's an inch below where you're clicking. Let me just move my... You're right, it is. That is very weird. It isn't on my game, but I see it is on the stream there. He puts the design of some device into your dreams. You put it together and end up there. That's cool, Frost Cookies. I remember watching the original trailer. I love the trailers for Don't Starve. You know what, actually, I could turn on controller support. That's one thing we could do. That will make it a little bit less... oh, my girlfriend was cleaning the other day and moved my controller. Hang on. Let's go find this bad boy and plug her in. But might make it less annoying, because I know certainly if I was watching something and the cursor was a permanent inch off, I might find it a little bit disconcerting. Of course, I could always turn the cursor off on the stream, but again, it's a similar effect. It's just that weird thing, if you know it's there but it's not, you're freaking out. But how is everyone doing tonight? Brazilians, I don't see you too often. Can't blame you though, you came for Dwarf Fortress, and I've certainly done a few other things. Hopefully you don't mind us too much. And Borrowed, I see you every day, but we didn't get to talk too much yesterday as I came on quite late. Let's see here. That was the old controller popping in. Sorry about the delay there. Do I have to configure that here? Controls. There we go. This should work fine. Yep, excellent. The nice thing too is about using a controller, it's not as precise in most games. In this game it doesn't matter as much. But what it does do is it slows down your gameplay a little bit. All day every day, because I have a life. Yeah. Oh, we all have a life, borrowed. Air quotes. Drinking coffee and eating fried chili seaweed. Nasty, dude. Oh, hey, Rudy. Being decent work is killing more. Okay. Now, interesting. He gave us the warning about nighttime a lot earlier. Normally, they don't do it until halfway through the day. But yeah, no, I feel you, Rudy. My work definitely saps at my sanity. Okay, so it's raining right now. Now, I know there's 4 seasons in the game. There didn't used to be. When I first played... Yeah, okay, select his map. That's a very good key for it. When I first played the game, there was just nothing. And then they added winter, which was the big thing. You spent basically the whole game preparing for winter and trying not to die, which was a lot of fun. It's actually very similar to how Unreal World is. You spend the whole game preparing for this winter. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now the keyboard controls are not too far off if you were using the space bar, or the 360 controls aren't too far off if you're using the space bar. We have a ton of grass now, which is nice, but I believe, just check down here to make a fire pit, we do need logs. So we're going to have to find us some flint. Okay. Oh yeah, I know about that, Borrowed. It's just, I'm not used to it telling me, like giving me the heads up, oh, it should be dark soon, when it's in the red. Or like, it was at the very end of the yellow. I really shouldn't worry about manure. We have tons, which is quite nice. I just need to find... Well, the rabbit hole's collapsed. Never seen that before. We need to find flint, and we need to find... It's a bit risky of me there. We need to find more stick. Oh, I don't know why I go for this stuff. Oh. I think we just trolled ourselves a little bit. Now, it's possible we don't find them in time. In which case, we're going to have a bad day. I completely forgot you needed... Hello, cut stone. Take that real quick. Okay, well, there's a sapling. There's a flint. Is 1 enough for an axe? Yep, perfect. Okay, there we go. Now, I forget how to move the... There. Hey! The controls in this are actually not bad. I wonder if you stand under trees if it lowers the water damage you're taking. Okay, so we're doing fine now. We got everything we need. But yeah, a game called Unreal World. You spend the whole game preparing for winter, as winter is extremely harsh in that game. It is raining. It's going to be annoying. So it's going to make my fire go down faster. We probably want to drop our fire here. Oh good, the rain stopped just in time. Do I know about the Forest Guardian? Is he the giant tree that comes out if you cut down enough trees? Because yes, I know about him. He's a huge pain to deal with. I'm not doing too bad though. Got a good amount of stuff. Let us cook our carrot. Should we eat it? I guess we'll eat it. Why not? Might as well cook up a couple seeds too. Oh, or just eat it because I hit the wrong button. Before Ruffle burns down a forest. Oh, we've been there many times. It's actually one thing I noticed. Is Willow, or is it Willow? No, I'm not a new player, Moonrocks. I just haven't played since very, very long ago, since the game first came out, basically. There wasn't much in the game. I remember the biggest addition they made when I played was winter, and they added like a staff that shot fire, which was kind of cool. Now, as I recall, you should be able to, like, if you time your fire right, make it through the night without putting anything on it. Should be able to. Maybe they've changed that though. Let's just put a little fuel on it just in case. It's getting pretty tiny though. Yeah, let's see. I'd love to. The cave system is completely new to me, and I bought. Is it Realm of the Giants or Wrath of the Giants or something like that? But I've never played any of the new expansion stuff. So I would certainly love to see how that comes into play. I think we're okay here. Perfect. We'll have to come back there for, it drops ash, I believe, when it's done. We're going to need that to make healing items. Something happened to that guy, we're not too sure what. Now, nice thing is we've already got a pickaxe. Get us some butterfly wings, don't mind if I do. I think you use those to heal. Don't quote me on that. Well, since we've already got a pickaxe, Kingdom of the Bunnymen is closer to season. Now, one thing I do love about, I love this in any game, is when it gives you sort of... Oh, this music's crazy. When it gives you, like, cryptic hints, you know what I mean? And, oh yeah, no, this is my jam, hang on. Let's turn this guy up a little. Yeah, just one. Oops. And then FX down one. I think that'll probably be fine. Oh. I see. He was like, do you want to throw out your changes? And I was like, yeah, I want to apply. It's kind of a backward statement. Let me know if the audio is not good or too good or whatever. It was very lucky of us to find a fast pickaxe, though. Wow, now it's gone. We can make another one, however. Oh, don't you use them to heal, Grazillion? I thought you did. Hey, Moon, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you do enjoy your stay. I like to believe this is a more relaxed stream, but there's always someone that tells me I'm wrong whenever I say something. Certainly if Herpy was here. Now I see a column in the top right, and if I recall you could collect a... Oh, they're gone? Thanks for us cookies. Oh, I got you. Wow, did they make boulders take away more? I don't know, like, feels like my pickaxe is getting really damaged. Here. He said something quick, tell him he's wrong. Yeah, I borrowed, that's right. Anytime you put yourself out in the public eye, though, you're gonna have to deal with that. Okay, now, as I recall, like, places like this you can get, like, oh, marble. Oh, I want the marble, though. Just eat the seed quick. Not sure what we do with it, but... I can mine marble, eh? Is that a bad thing? I don't know. We can mine a Maxwell statue. Seems like that will get me in trouble. Used to be able to get like little like cog pieces or something. I forget what the point of them was. I think I remember creating like a gateway to another. Whoa! An ice glacier. Oh frick, we want the ice. What do I drop though? Cut stone? We don't really need cut stone right now. Eventually we will. Wonder, do we use this to make an ice box? Yeah, get wrecked, Maxwell, for sure. That's the only time we'll be taking out Maxwell. It's when he's a statue. Hopefully the glaciers... I feel like they're gonna melt anyway if I don't pick it up now. Well, that's awkward. There's some more seeds. Good, we're getting a little hungry. We should probably work on the not starving part of Don't Starve. It might be important. That's fine. Let's get our axe back out and start chopping stuff. So early on I remember living off carrots in this game. I remember that being a big deal. Looks like we're just worrying about getting a couple seeds now. I'm not finding any carrots anywhere. Oh, a graveyard. Yeah. Need a backpack. That's true. I remember building that out of a lot of twigs. A breezy vest. Cool. What does that do? There's a mole. Think we can eat moles? Yes. That's the answer. What was that? A burrow. Oh, there's another mole. Come here. Okay, this is a new enemy. What do we drop? I want all these things. I guess the marble we don't need for now. We should probably just cook our morsels. Call it an evening. Alright. Annoyingly it's gonna rain tonight. That's fine. Day 200 riot! Hey Herpy. Let's go ahead and cook these. If I recall, food in this game does not heal much. Yeah, wow. Yeah, that does not too much. Oh, jeez. Party? I'm down partying, guys. What if we can cook the ice? No, we use it to you can eat ice, though. Well, in real life, I eat ice all the time. It's not good, actually. I have kind of sensitive teeth. I'm not really sure why I do it. My girlfriend says I've got an iron deficiency sometimes. I'm not sure if that's true, but... The swarm, yeah. Got a bunch of gold. I remember that being good for something. Some cut grass on there. How do we make a backpack? A pretty parasol. Okay, that seems interesting. Do we need the science machine first? Ice sandwiches, ghetto life. Bites ice cream? No, eats ice, dude. Let's see. It's not in here. Science, no. Survival. Backpack? Backpack. Okay, so we are gonna need a... Oh. Shoot. Put some fuel on there. So we are gonna need to make the science machine then. How does here look for a spot? It's okay. Ideally, we'd want to put it up in the farmland. But I think we're probably going to spend a lot of time here, so that's fine. Let's just build it over here. We can always break it and take it with us after. So what do I need? We can make a basic farm plot. I think we can just stand on this, we'll be okay. Fine. Don't really want to do that. Maybe... What happened there? What happened to all my wood? Oh, we accidentally built another science machine. There's no way to cancel that, eh? That's really frustrating. Okay. Well, like, scrolled down, so... Do you like ice cream sandwiches, Harpy? They're okay. I don't love them or hate them. I love it when he screams "go" for the eyes on a butterfly. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Herp. So we need a lot of twigs to make our backpack. We're gonna need another. Yeah, the music's jazzy right now. I'm liking it. Spending twigs to cut down trees. Unfortunately, not a good idea because it's not getting me more twigs. Oh yeah, we love science. Cannot discover enough. Come here, butterfly. Come here. I don't even know why I want you so bad. Here you go. I guess I'm a sucker for punishment. You do play an oboe, so that is kind of jazzy, yeah. Oh, we're getting hungry. I guess that's something we should have thought about ahead of time. Oh well. Name of the game is Don't Starve, and I already forgot. Flint is good. Okay, so there's a lot of cool stuff here. Definitely a fine place for a base. Not perfect, but acceptable. Let's run back and make our backpack. Yes, I totally agree with you there, Borrowed. The sort of cake-ish part of the ice cream sandwich is like permanently stuck to your tongue. Backpack. Oh, right, I have to equip it. Let's drop our breezy vest here. Whoa, that gives us a ton of room. It used to only give you like 6 slots, I think. Alright. It's not going to be dark that soon, and we really need food, so we got to branch out. Unfortunately, guys, it's me. What do you know? I just got a phone call here, so do I leave the stream running or do I stop it? That's always a tough question. I'm going to stop the stream, give you guys a bit of a break, and I really do apologize, but I will be right back in just 5 minutes. Sorry again for the trouble. Yeah, I know. We'll be right back, though, guys. It's work, and I'm assuming we're going to